Most people don't lose because they're incapable. They lose because they think too much and move too late. Overthinking turns simple decisions into prisons. It feeds fear, delays action, and hands victory to someone bolder than you. Thomas Shelby never drowned in thought. He observed, decided, and acted, while others were still arguing with their own minds. If your head feels heavy, if opportunities keep slipping past while you analyze every angle, this video will show you why overthinking is a losing habit, and how the calmest, coldest minds always win. Because in the end, the man who acts beats the man who thinks. Most people don't lose because they're incapable. They lose because they think too much and move too late. Overthinking turns simple decisions into prisons. It feeds fear, delays action, and hands victory to someone bolder than you. Thomas Shelby never drowned in thought. He observed, decided, and acted while others were still arguing with their own minds. If your head feels heavy, if opportunities keep slipping past while you analyze every angle, this video will show you why overthinking is a losing habit, and how the calmest, coldest minds always win. Because in the end, the man who acts beats the man who thinks. Overthinking is fear wearing intelligence. Most people believe they're overthinking because they're smart. They tell themselves they're being careful, strategic, and responsible. That's a lie. Overthinking is fear dressed up as intelligence. It's fear pretending to be planning, fear pretending to be logic, fear pretending to be patience. Thomas Shelby understood this early. Thinking endlessly doesn't make you prepared, it makes you hesitant. The mind starts inventing problems that don't exist. What if it fails? What if I look foolish? What if I choose wrong? And with every what if, the moment to act slips away. While you're busy calculating imaginary disasters, someone else is already moving. Shelby didn't wait to feel brave. He acted despite uncertainty. Because courage isn't the absence of fear. It's the refusal to let fear run your decisions. If you keep thinking, you delay. If you delay, you lose momentum. And once momentum is gone, power follows it. Action kills doubt. Doubt survives only in stillness. The moment you act, doubt weakens. The moment you move, the noise in your head quiets. Thomas Shelby never tried to think his way out of uncertainty. He moved his way through it. Overthinking feeds on inactivity. When nothing is happening, the mind runs wild. It imagines worst-case scenarios, exaggerates risks, and convinces you that doing nothing is safer than doing something. But action exposes reality. Once you step forward, you see what's real and what was just fear. You gather information. You adapt. You regain control. Shelby-style thinking is simple. Act first, correct second. Waiting for perfect clarity is a weakness. Clarity comes from motion, not meditation. The man who acts doesn't eliminate risk, he manages it. The man who overthinks avoids risk and avoids winning. Speed beats perfection. Perfection is the favorite excuse of the indecisive. People tell themselves they're waiting for the perfect moment, the perfect plan, the perfect version of themselves. But perfection never arrives. And while they wait, faster men pass them. Thomas Shelby didn't aim for perfection. He aimed for decisive. Speed creates advantage. It keeps enemies guessing. It keeps opportunities alive. When you move quickly, you control the pace. When you hesitate, you let the world decide for you. Perfection slows you down. Speed sharpens you. Shelby knew mistakes could be corrected. Missed chances could not. In life, the first move matters more than the flawless one, because momentum forgives imperfection, hesitation does not. Winners decide once, losers decide forever, weak minds decide again and again. They revisit choices, they replay conversations, they question moves they already made. Overthinking doesn't stop after the decision, it continues long after, draining confidence and focus. Thomas Shelby made a decision and stood by it, not because he was always right, but because commitment creates strength. Once you decide, your mind becomes quiet. Energy stops leaking. Fear loses its grip. Winners move forward. Losers circle their own thoughts. The ability to decide and move on is what separates leaders from followers. If you want to win more, think less, decide faster, and let action silence the noise.